I'm going to need a copy of that content, sir.
All right, gentlemen.
Hello.
We're back. How's everybody feeling?
Hot.
Episode 4. Huh?
Tired.
I bet you are, bro.
Bro. At least you got that nice ride on. But you still look
It
tired
doesn't
as
make
hell.
it any
You look
cooler
tired as
outside.
hell on that motherfucker.
I wish I had a riding lawnmower. So does Dave.
I heard you was doing 2 swipes.
Oh.
Stop.
Hey, listen. Let me tell you something.
Oh, that was when he first got out.
Oh, man. The first time, bro, I was like,
The
what?
first time he decided to go out there and cut the lawn, Britt was texting me. She was like, man, she was like, I don't know if Dave's going to make it. She was like, this dude looks like he's going to die.
Bro.
I was like, what? She was like, yeah, he does like 2 passes on the lawn. And then he just comes inside and he's got to like wipe his sweat off and like catch his breath and cool down, then goes back out and does another couple passes.
Let me tell you something. All you Florida landscapers, man, you guys are savages.
It ain't just landscapers though. Shout out to anybody who works
working
outside
in Florida. Hey man, you're a beast,
You
bro.
got landscapers, you got roofers, you got bro.
Let me tell you something.
My neighbor does HVAC.
Yeah.
For
Oh,
commercial,
yeah.
But for
Mike?
commercial buildings.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, he's on the roofs all day long.
He said that he was telling me about that. I was like,
Who else? Shout out to all the car detailers out there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
not the car detailers.
Bro, what do you mean?
They're really going. Hey, they're really going through. They got to get in a hot car.
Hold on.
On top of being on.
Hold on.
Working on a hot car.
As a detailer and a business owner, let me tell you that there is a secret, okay, to detailing a vehicle in the middle of a summer in Florida and not drip all your sweat. That is an art. To not get your sweat
absolutely.
in
If
the
you
car
can do that?
while you're detailing it,
Yeah.
that's an art.
Yeah,
That's an art form.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
It ain't easy.
Hey, look, I couldn't do it. I don't think I could do it. There's no way I could do it.
It ain't easy.
Yeah, Dave be out there sweating chicken gravy.
We had to wear the arm sleeves, wear a headband or some kind of bandana, like something to keep the sweat from dripping off your head. Mm-hmm. I would do like the headband with the hat on to keep it nice and snug, or put a cool towel under there and put the hat on. Mm-hmm. And then whatever you can do to just work yourself, from the middle of the vehicle out, so you can wipe down behind you all as you go.
Yeah.
You have there's a technique to it.
Hey, there's guy, bro.
But it ain't easy.
Hey, I don't think it is, but hey.
Shout out to anybody working outside in Florida.
Yeah. Hey,
all right,
real.
boys.
Unless you're on a boat, then you get. I want to come with you. I don't
On
care.
a boat?
I'll sweat on the boat, bro.
Yeah, that's it. That's a.
I'll sweat on the boat.
Now you're sweating for the love of it. That's different.
Yep.
But I will be taking my pill.
You good, Johnny?
Yeah, good.
You look a little.
It's that brand new Jeep.
Johnny's had a hell of a morning.
Oh yeah. Not been a good morning.
All right, we're back, everybody. Welcome to episode 4 of the Poor Broke Bastards podcast. I am your host, JD in the White Tee, here with a couple of good guys. I got Dave all the way over to your guys' right. How you doing today, Dave?
I'm all right.
Feeling good?
It would be better if we would call it fish.
Yeah, we got skunked this morning at the pond, at the easement. That's Diggity Dave. To my left, your guys' right, we got Johnny. How you doing, sir?
Like I said, a little hot, a little tired. Yard work been kicking my ass.
You had a hell of a morning, huh?
I did have a hell of a morning. Hell of a morning.
And we're back. We're back for episode 4. How was your guys' week?
Busy.
Yeah.
Busy.
Dave got fired.
I heard.
Dave got fired on his day off.
Bro.
On your day off?
My day off, bro.
Hey, what's crazy is a couple of days before that actually happened, I was like, hey man, why didn't you go to work today? He was like, I was like, let me find out you got fired on your day off, dog. That didn't happen. Hey, he looked like Craig on Friday. He looked like I was smoking. Hey man, Craig, how you get fired on your day off?
Man.
That was him.
I was like, look, bro.
Hey, and that goes just to what we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Working outside in Florida.
Hey,
it ain't for the faint of heart.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen. I'm telling you. But, yeah.
So for a little
absolutely.
context for the viewers and for the listeners, Dave got a job at a certain company. We won't. They're too big of a company, so we're not going to shout them out. But they wear blue and black, and
They probably delivered something to your house.
he got a job delivering packages, and it didn't last very long. So
They said 250. Listen,
250
bro.
deliveries a day?
250 stops, not delivery, bro. Listen. So one spot could have however many packages. It's the stops. And dude, they're like, they try to keep them in order, but then there's gonna be some that just ain't gonna be in order, or they're not gonna be in the route. You know what I mean? And until you like, I don't know Port St. Lucie like that. I don't care. I don't if I knew it like that. Hey, bro, I was doing 175. She asked us if we're gonna be able to do 250. I'm like, I'm not. You don't pay me enough to do 250. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not tooting my own horn. I can go get a buck, but I just needed a job. I wish I would have kept it because I was trying to get another job and just keep this one till then. But good riddance. Hey, you know what I mean? Hey, look, but I was cool with it. I was like, hey man, I appreciate the opportunity, but they let like 6 of us go. But I was like, I kept it to where it was copacetic. You know what I mean? Everybody else was fuck, F this, fuck that, and smashed out, except for one other lady, but I don't even think she spoke English.
Yeah.
I do know, but that blows my mind down here because I see these.
I don't think you have to speak English to deliver packages.
No, I think you do.
All you need to do is be able to read that address player
That's all
and
you
a
gotta do.
GPS that says you're here. Take a picture of the damn thing and do the damn thing.
So what you gonna do now?
Drive truck. Probably gonna end up getting the truck, bro.
All right.
And running to South Carolina. I don't know. I'm about to go. I'm getting in the truck. I miss it anyway, so I gotta get in the truck, bro. I cannot not drive.
You're gonna end up at Iowa.
Why would I end up in Iowa?
Lizards.
I don't want to go to Iowa.
You go back to massage
That's
parlor.
a callback, man, to the other episode. That's a callback.
I need to go.
He's gonna be in Iowa. At that,
I
at that
promise
truck
you, I
stop
will call in.
with the massage parlor.
Like, hit this, please.
Excuse me?
Could you hit this?
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
All right.
What do you got for us today, Johnny? I'm ready to sip.
So this came out. I seen it online. A couple people have gotten a hold of it, and it finally showed up at Total Wine. We went over to Total Wine, and I'm not real big on the sweet flavored bourbons and whiskeys, but my wife wanted it, so I figured we'd open it and give it a little try.
Have you tried? You haven't tried it yet?
My wife took a little nip off of it. She said she liked it better than the Crown Blackberry, so we'll find out. I've had the Crown Blackberry, so we'll pour on this, see what it is.
Let's
Like I
do
said,
it.
I'm not.
Let me tell you a funny story about Blackberry.
Oh,
Jack Daniels Blackberry?
No. This is some cheap Wisconsin blackberry schnapps
ew.
with Red Bull.
That sounds like
with
a
Red Bull,
hangover,
with Red
a
Bull,
headache,
with
a
Red Bull, right?
throw up.
Listen, you don't even know, JD. Ness was in the trash, head in the trash can. Bag.
It was what? It was just some blackberry.
Yeah, it's called the Kadishka bomb.
schnapps?
It's called the Kadishka bomb. You drop it inside of and it just, hey, you down it. Hey, I never seen somebody throw up that much.
Hold on, what'd you drop it in?
And the Red Bull. You drop the shot in the Red Bull. I believe.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But it's
One day on here, we should do some Irish car bombs. Dave will be. Dave,
no, we
Dave will
won't.
be
Dave will
sauced.
not. Dave will be.
Salud. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Episode 4.
Oh. Whoa, nah. It's too berry on the end.
It's pretty sweet.
It's pretty sweet.
That's a berry. You could taste that berry.
At least it's not medicinal because, like,
Yeah.
the Crown, even though it's good, it's really good when you mix it with lemonade, especially from Publix. You take the Crown Blackberry and put it with Publix lemonade, or the not the sweet tea, the unsweet tea,
Right.
Because it's so sweet, it'll flavor itself out. I mean, it'll sweeten itself out. But I mean, the berry, it's not as medicinal as the other. The other one tastes like cough syrup a little bit. This
That one was on all out my nose that I'm blowing out. He's just berry.
This
Yeah,
one?
it's super sweet.
It's okay.
It might, but this would probably mix good with something.
Oh yeah.
Like what?
Sprite.
Oh, maybe a squirt.
Oh,
Give me this squirt.
a blackberry squirt? I don't know. It might.
Be.
Maybe.
Ooh, nice and cold.
You're always on the squirt.
This
Pause.
guy.
Pause.
Wow.
Oh man.
Anybody got anything to start off with?
Yeah. I kind of want to start. Well, I'm going to start off with something different. So there was an accident the other day. Condolences to the people that
We're involved.
involved in this accident, and but it was a semi driver on the turnpike right here the other day for Pierce. Says, "Do not flip a bitch." He flips a bitch. Kills.
There was a
3
sign that said no U-turn.
Yeah. He's done. They arrested him now.
Oh, they got
Charged
him.
with three counts of.
Wait. They arrested him now? He did a hit and run?
No.
in a semi?
He flipped the bitch. I don't know. I think they ran into him when he was flipping the bitch.
Oh, that's the one the van hit
Yeah.
the side of the trailer.
Yeah, and they
I didn't hear
I
about
mean,
killed
it
3
went
people.
right under.
Yeah.
I watched the video.
A minivan?
I think it was a minivan
Yeah.
of some
And it,
sort.
did it have kids in it?
I'm
I
not
don't know. There was 3 people in it, and all 3 people
Died.
died.
Oh, man.
And but check this out. So first, as a truck driver, let me tell you something. I'm not. You just one of the things there's a time for it. I know that I've done it before, but there's a time for it, and it's preferably when it's legal. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
Usually I pull into a truck stop and I just go through fuel island and they come out, or go in somewhere and just come back out.
Right.
I've never driven a semi, but I used to drive a box truck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was all, instead of making a U-turn, it was always like do a square. Like
Yeah.
You got to go
So-
around the block or whatever you got to do.
That's
you do a square
exactly.
and come back
That's
around.
what I would do. Another thing you could do as a semi driver. Well, he flips the bitch. He kills these people now. Now they run his name.
If you want to do 1 year
He's
off and 1
legal.
year on, is kind of good too. Sorry.
This
Go ahead.
dude came in the United States through in Cali.
He's in the
Went
legal.
to Cali. No, I'm not sure exactly what that status
Allegedly.
is.
Allegedly.
No. They got him on an ice hold, so you know what I'm saying. But he came. They're saying that he came in illegally, and that he got his CDL in California, and he's been driving for the last 7 years. Here's the thing. You can't. All his they have this thing. It's called I'm having a brain fart right now. You could go look up any truck company, okay, and see the history with their trucks, their safety,
Okay.
You go look up anything on this company. So they go look up this company, and it's showing like when they go through scales and they get pulled in. So in California, they're getting pulled in, and they're clearing them on level 2s. That's a walk around. They're clearing them. But any other state they've been to, like I see one, there was like I think there was 9 violations on in Arizona on one, and then in New Mexico there was like 8. They went through the scale, got 8 violations. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hold on, man, that's not adding up. So that means that would have to go into California, really not doing their job. You know what I mean? Even though, California, they're really they're pieces of work. That's all I'm gonna say. They're really there's some cold cats, especially if this is what they'd be doing the whole time. Because listen, man, they will pull you over. If you're 3 miles over, dude, they'll pull you over, bro. Like the speed limit for semis is 55. I'm telling you.
Hey, hold on. So, dude was just making an illegal U-turn. So he's making a U-turn like this, and oncoming traffic just didn't stop. Why didn't they stop?
No, I don't.
The van.
Or were they coming this way, or were they going that way? Because if you're
when they did the U-turn, so when
No,
they
no,
did
they're on the
U-turn,
turnpike, bro.
And
on the turnpike,
Yeah, it was on the turnpike. It said they were on the turnpike, bro.
Wait a minute. How's he doing
You know where they have the divider?
Where they have those.
Yeah, he was going through there.
Yeah.
He was trying to make a U-turn through that.
Yeah, hey, dude, listen. So he's one of these. He's a Sikh or whatever. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you something.
Yeah.
As a truck driver, you know.
Yeah.
So if he's a 1099,
Yeah.
if he's his own entity,
Right.
can they sue the company he works for still, or do they only sue him?
No.
Because if he's an illegal,
No.
and
So
he ain't
this
supposed
is
to
who's
be out
getting
there
sued.
anyways.
This is getting sued. This is who's getting sued. Whoever's name's on that door, whoever's name's on the door of that truck is who's getting sued. Now, if they can sue you too, believe they're coming after you. But most companies cover that.
But even as a 1099, even if he's owner operator,
Yeah, because listen, just because I'm an owner operator, so I'm not running on my authority though. I'm running on whoever's name is on the door.
okay.
It's because that's whose authority and MC number you're running under. So they might be able to hit him both ways. You know what I mean? I'm not sure about that, but they might be able to hit him as the driver and the company. You know what I mean? The company as well. You know what I mean? But they're only going to get so much from these. But bro, these payouts are crazy, bro. I told you what that one now was 131 million, bro.
I mean, the money doesn't.
It
The
doesn't
money's
justify
not gonna,
no,
it's
just
not gonna
justify it.
anything.
And dude, it
Thoughts
doesn't.
and prayers to those families.
Listen, and I still want to know how this dude came across the border and got his CDL.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
He's
I
got
did
an
see.
ice
I did
hold
see
on
the
him?
footage though. I
Yeah,
did see
hey,
the
dude,
dash
listen,
cam
man,
footage
hey.
of when he did the U-turn and the van. Basically, when he turned, and you know, on Turnpike, everybody's flying. All of a sudden, this
Yeah.
guy does a U-turn, and they just plowed under the back of the trailer, on the side of the trailer. He just went right up under.
Dude, and here's the thing about
You
that.
can't stop that fast.
I think, yeah, and I would assume that those people were not. Who's expecting the semi to try?
Yeah,
to do
yeah,
it?
exactly. Hey,
on
bro.
the Turnpike.
On
Listen,
the turnpike.
On the
And-
turnpike.
Especially
But-
on the turnpike.
hold on, I'm still having problem.
I will say this about the Turnpike, though, here in Florida, is that as much money as we have here in Florida, could we please add some more exits?
Oh yeah,
This would prevent
Yeah,
that.
that's-
And that's what it is. Because there's a couple exits that it's a long way for the next exit, man.
Hold on. If you're doing a U-turn in a semi, though, you gotta slow down. You gotta almost come to a complete
You
stop.
know, you have
before
to come
can
to it.
stop.
Hey, bro,
Yeah.
you.
Okay,
gotta
so how
come
are
to-
these
That
cars
opening is
just
only
running?
so
How
big.
do
No,
these
hey,
cars
listen.
just run into them?
Listen.
If you got to make a complete stop, and I'm driving, I'm like, whoa, I'm hitting the brakes because I see a semi in front of me doing something like he's at a complete stop in front of me on the turnpike.
Dude,
I'm going to slow down and stop.
I don't know. I'm not gonna.
That sounds like somebody wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Somebody
Hey,
might have been on their phone.
They might not. They might have been. But here's the thing. That it says blatantly, no U-turn.
Well, yeah.
So
no.
you just broke the law, bro.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is maybe that accident could have been
Oh yeah,
avoided.
yeah. Absolutely. Hey, dude, listen. The phone thing, dude, is ridiculous. Hey, look, because I'm gonna tell you this. The police are on their phones too, dude. So it's like that's why you don't see no police pulling over there because the police are on the phone more than us. You know what I'm saying? Because they're really on the phone and their laptop.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they know that. Hey man, they can't justify. Look, man, they know they can't look you in the eye and tell you look, you're on your phone. You know what I mean? That's why I'm pulling you over, dude. You better get away from me, bro. You were just on your phone and a laptop.
Speaking of police, here in town, had to run to get some gas today. Finish up the yard work. And as Jesus is my witness, there's a little HOA right over here, the big one right here. Mm-hmm. They got a little cutout right there where they go back in where their little plumbing and all that.
I've seen them posted right there.
Yeah, they're always posted right there. I swear that boy was taking a nap today. I swear.
I believe
So
it.
hot.
I
It's too
believe
hot
it.
to get out the car,
I swear
bro.
he was camped out in that damn Ford Explorer because his head was tilted a little bit. I came back about 20 minutes later.
I equate being a police officer in the middle of summer in Florida is probably like you don't want to get out of your vehicle in the same way as if it's raining like crazy.
Oh yeah.
Like, who wants to get out? What cop wants to get out of their car and pull somebody over in the rain?
Let me tell you what.
Nobody.
When I lived in Ohio, I rode my bike to work, and it just was pouring coming down, and I was just flying in the rain. And I passed a state patrolman probably doing about 90. He was going east, I was going west, and that dude, and it was pouring. You know, he didn't even want to get out of his car.
No.
It was that bad that
No.
he's like, no, I'm not pulling him. He didn't even tap his brake. He's like, no, I'm just going to let him go because, it was that bad.
who wants to do it? If I was a cop, I wouldn't want to do it.
If you make me get out the car, if I'm a cop and I pull you
Oh,
over,
yeah.
and you make me get out, got to put the rain
Absolutely.
suit on, everything. Man,
You're gonna get a
you
maximum ticket.
Hey,
You get a maximum
100%.
fine.
Hold on. I'm
You
gonna
get
say
me
something.
full extent
I'm
of the
gonna
law.
say something right now. I'm gonna say something. If it was the fifth, we all be drunk. But if we were police officers, I think we would be police officers on another level. Hopefully, not a legal level, but no. I think this is what's wrong with the police now. They don't live where they work, bro.
Oh, no.
So, bro, if you don't live where you work, you just go in there to do a job and get up out of there, bro. You know what I'm saying? And some of them don't know nothing but how to be
Well, the problem
difficult.
The problem is that a lot of these ones that come from down south come up here is because they can't afford to live in Palm Beach County, and they can't afford. I mean, I've seen so many police officers that live further south or that work further south that move up here, and they're up in Fort Pierce, they're up in Vero, they'll drive.
Vero, there's a group of police in Vero, bro.
There's out in Okeechobee because
Yeah.
it's a little more inexpensive to live out there, and there's a lot of St. Lucie County sheriffs and police that live out that way. I used to see them all the time going to work, just because it's so expensive in certain areas.
When I was a kid, I knew the cop, and I lived on it. And when I lived in Tampa, the regular police came on base in the housing. You know what I mean? So they used to give us soccer cards. You know what I mean? They used to interact with, which they knew who all of our names, or at least who our parents were. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, it used to be if you worked in that county, you had to live in that county. And I know that like in Denver, out in Colorado, if you were a Denver cop, you lived in Denver County.
Yeah.
So, but Denver County was massive. I mean, it was big. So you had a lot of options. So.
Yeah, man. Hey, but actually, I have a story about. I just want to talk to something about this cop. So there's this cop. I watched this cat, a YouTuber dude, Tommy G, and he does like a lot of investigative stuff. Like he went to a car dealership with a car thief, and you know what I mean. But he went to the dealership and he showed the dealership some stuff. You know what I mean? And then, but he was doing this interview about the worst cop in the United States. Like, dude, this dude is he's got like the most, like $500,000 in tolls for the foot. Like he has more tolls like by 80% than anybody else on this police force, bro. And it's like, no, seriously. And then he hangs out with this dude, but his name's Officer Matthew
So
Furman.
he's using a criminal to go catch other criminals?
No. So like, Tommy G is like, he's a YouTuber, so he'll take like somebody that knew how to steal cars, like these Hellcats.
Okay.
And then he introduces them to a dealership that's trying to, like, their inventory is getting stolen. You know what I mean? They're trying to figure it out, and you know what I mean?
So they go find the vehicles?
No. They're not finding them. He showed them how to stop. You know what I mean? Maybe if you did this,
To prevent them from being stolen.
happening. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because these cats are just coming in and just taking it as soon as they get it. Same night. They get them in,
You
order in,
can't
and
own
they're
a
coming to get them.
Hellcat. Yeah, you might as well just leave the keys in it.
But this is what he's doing about Mark Furman. This dude, Mark Furman, this lieutenant for the Melvin's Dale Police in Michigan. And this dude is like super aggressive. Like, dude, they got him on video. Like, dude, there's like 6 cops got this dude down, and this dude is just stomping on dude, man. Like, for blatantly no. I mean, dude, listen, you got 6 cops on you.
That's the guy that was getting beat up was Mark Furman?
No, he's the cop that's been was doing it.
I think I heard something.
So, dude,
this was a while ago, huh?
Yeah, but it's been going on for a little while. But the dude, like where he's getting the cars towed, dude, he hangs out with dude on dude's boat. They kick it all the time. So that's like they're buddies. You know what I mean? He goes. So he's going into the yard. They say he's going into that tow lot, breaking a window or something on the car that they towed, and then he's buying it. You know what I mean, at the auctions. But here's the deal. He's getting them at the auctions and just flipping them, dude. He'll break something so nobody bids on it, and then he'll bid on it cheap, get it, and then flip it. But you're hanging out with this dude on his boat every other weekend. You know what I'm saying, dude? That's a conflict of interest. You're a lieutenant. You're a pillar. You're supposed to be a pillar of your community.
Yeah.
What are you doing, bro? You know what I mean? Hey, but
I think that's
dude, it got me when it said this dude has 80% of the whole police force's tows come from this dude.
Why is there no like investigation?
Oh no! So now they look
Right.
this.
Once you see those kind of numbers,
yeah.
they got to be like, hold on, red flag.
And here's the thing. So right before all this jumped off, one of the sheriffs got. I don't know if he got ousted or why he left or resigned, but it was all of a sudden. So he all of a sudden disappears. Well, come to find out, that dude was about to put. It came that he had got some paperwork on this dude, Mark Furman, when he was hiring him. He shouldn't even have been hired because he had a solicitation of a prostitution. So he's a trick on top of that.
Yep.
And I think that's very funny. But Tommy G, they keep putting up these FOIA requests, and that's like if requests for like police with like their record. You know what I mean? And but they're supposed to just blatantly give it to you. But they're like not giving it to these people. And that's illegal, bro.
You want to talk about crooked cops? Have you guys ever? Let me see. Have you guys ever watched the documentary for the Cocaine Cowboys?
Oh,
Yeah, absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Hey, those dudes back in the 80s and 90s, those dudes.
Those dudes' kids are rich right now.
Well, there's two of them. So these cats were down in Miami. These are different. This is cocaine, and maybe it's a different name of the documentary.
They have one and two though.
No, it's the one. No, it's the one where it wasn't these cats that were selling coke and stuff. It was two cops in New York back in the 80s. Now I'm wanting to find it. But they were straight, like it was one crooked cop, and then he like recruited one or two cats. I'm gonna have to get the name. I don't like talking about it if I don't remember everything. But those cops were straight. That cop was a straight thug, homie. Like they were kicking in doors. They were robbing the dope boys. You know what I'm saying? They were keeping the cash.
For them,
they were, they had cats that were selling. That they had like the dope man that was giving them information on where to go bust the competition. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Go, you know what I mean? So they would go, bro. They were copping houses. He had money, dog. They were keeping on. The one dude I remember, he said they ran up in the house. They ran up in the apartment. It was some Jamaican dude. He had like hundreds of pounds of bud in the apartment and hundreds of thousands of dollars. They took all of it, bro. They took all of it, and then told him, "Hey, you work for us now." On some straight Debo shit, you know what I'm saying? They did this for years, bro. For years. It was all over the news. There's a whole documentary about it.
Hey, I know what you're talking about.
Hey, and that dude was a straight G, bro. That was the most crookedest, probably one of the most crookedest cops in history that they
75th.
that they have. No, that's who it is.
Oh yeah,
that's
okay.
Who it is.
That's
who it is.
yeah. That
what
was
was it?
That was in New York though.
What was it?
The 75th precinct.
Oh,
Hey,
they
them
did-
dudes
they
right
did
there.
doc-
Hey,
I
dude,
think
this dude
The,
was
That-
with
that-
the
I think
seven
his
was,
name
it, what did they, was the documentary was called the 7-5? Or
yeah,
what?
7-5 or something
wasn't
like that.
that the most crooked?
Yeah, hey, that
corrupt
dude. Hey, listen,
precinct in
they
New
already
York?
had him, and he still was going. He was like, "Hey, I gotta get what I can get."
Right here. Yep. Hold on. Is that it? The 7-5. That's it. The documentary. Bro, this dude's name, let me see. Everybody, I mean, this is public knowledge. I think his name was Michael Dowd. I think this was like the dude. Oh no, that's the cast.
Because he went to the 75th
Yeah.
because he was under. I think he was
I'm pretty
under
sure.
investigation.
Yep. Former New York Police Department officer Michael Dowd tells how he and his partner committed a long list of crimes, including running their own cocaine ring while on the job in the 1980s and early 90s. This boy was a straight
Hey, look,
G.
that's what crack. Hey, that's what crack hit New York like.
Yup.
Ooh-wee.
Yup.
And listen, I had this babysitter, and we went. And this is what happened. We lived in Germany, so we had just left from like Christmas or Thanksgiving. And that's when it just like hit the streets.
Excuse me.
When we came back for the summer, me and my sisters, dude, our babysitter, dude, was like 100 pounds. Bro, this woman was like 350 all day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, when like before crack. Bro, we came back for the summer, she was gone, bro.
In Germany?
No, we lived in Germany. We came back to New York and
yeah.
for the summer, and she was.
Yo, no, that I mean, the crack epidemic was real, bro.
It was real. Hey, bro, but I'm gonna shut up about that.
No,
but
that was it was a real thing, and it was
it's
our
messed
own
up.
it was
And
our own government that was pumping it
and
out
that's
there, you know what I'm
that's
saying?
the coldest
Everybody
part.
knows the story.
Listen, that's the Reagan era cat. But even these cats right now, dude, they're doing that right now, bro. They're doing it right now.
I got a bunch of buddies.
But it's
that
not with crack anymore. It's,
Those
it's
with meth and these
fentanyl.
fentanyl pills. Hey,
Fentanyl,
these
yeah.
fentanyl. Hey, dude, listen. These police act like they're we got to get.
You think
up.
it's
Listen,
all? You think it's all for population control,
Absolutely. Listen.
or is it just to
I
keep?
think it's more than that now because, bro, now it's like you got to keep some cats in order and
Hold on.
the money from that.
Hold on. Crack being introduced back in the day,
Yeah.
right?
From the Contras.
Was to with the CIA and
Yeah.
all of that and,
The fund-
and Hoover,
the fund- yeah.
Larry Hoover and all.
to
right,
fund
back
all
then.
them,
Okay.
fund all them cats in
So
South America.
all of that was, I mean, the everybody says that the reason behind it was to, I mean, I think that it was to suppress all the people to keep people down, right? They didn't want people in poor neighborhoods raising up, right? So how do we keep them down? We introduce this. We get all of
Get 'em
the
addicted.
from California to New York, Chicago, all of the. We're gonna get everybody hooked on crack, and that was a way to suppress so that those people, whether it was white, blacks, or Mexicans in those neighborhoods, the majority black
But
though
you're not- but
was
you're
to
the major
keep
part.
them down. But now, hold on. But now with fentanyl, I mean, the damage has already been done with crack cocaine and meth and that. It's over in all of these the projects in Chicago, New York, and Cali. All
Ohio,
Ohio
is like number one on.
I mean, the damage is
opioids
done.
and-
So now what?
Listen, bro.
There's no end game with
Here's the-
fentanyl.
No. Hold on. But here's the thing. There can't be an end game. That's the thing. Dude, majority of the money in play in the United States of America today is from drugs. Believe that.
Always.
So now if we take drugs out of if we really put a war on drugs and took it away, it's going to be a problem, bro. One, these feeds are going to be tripping. Money's going to be short on all these people's paychecks. Dude, it's going to mess.
Not only the illegal drugs, though, the legal drugs as well.
And listen,
Big Pharma
yeah,
is
absolutely.
all
Listen,
the money
you
is.
know what Big Pharma did, bro? Look at like our age, we weren't on pills, bro. We smoked weed. We did some
drank,
acid. These motherfuckers today are on Percocets, Loratabs, Xanax. You know what I'm saying? You hearing it? Perk 30s. You know what I'm saying? And then they got tricked into taking these other Perk 30s that ain't Perk 30s and die, and they're dying.
Well, they're lacing them. Everything now is getting laced
Yeah,
with fentanyl.
because no, bro. is nothing but fentanyl. There's no. Listen, let's be very clear, bro. My buddy's uncle went to rehab a few months ago. When he went, they drug test you. They said, "When's the last time you used?" He said, "I just did a shot of heroin before I came." But his test came back. He ain't got no heroin in his system. It's fentanyl. You know what I'm saying? So they're telling him, but then he said that's when he had his epiphany. He goes, "I get it," because he's done heroin for 25 years, bro. So.
Oh, if you were gonna do that, I would. If you were gonna do that, I would have poured. Are you serious,
sucker?
Look, you gotta look at it like this. If you're doing that for 25 years, you're doing heroin. Because listen, think about it. All the heroin addicts I know, my uncle Rob, dude, this cat was always been on heroin since I've known him. You know what I mean? It's just what Uncle Rob did. But Uncle Rob did all Bell Trans limousines, all their upholstery, bro. So much, he was so good, they used to bring him 3 limos at a time to his house over there off of Lake Mead and Pecos on Hickey. Bro, I'm talking about, there'd be limos lined up and down the street because they bring him over there. That's how good he was, bro. And then when he tried to kick after 36 years, he got pneumonia, bro.
Finish that.
No good.
But now you're gonna have to introduce a new bottle, prick.
We will.
You're gonna have to introduce the new bottle,
It's
prick.
all good.
Hope it's not buried.
After I drink this
After you drink that.
cough syrup.
That's all right. Go ahead.
Just yak it down, buddy.
That's all right. Go ahead. All right.
But people don't. I don't think. Hey, listen, and that's where I think that people get it messed up though. Like Americans, they think, oh, the government would never put these drugs right here in the United States hands like that, but they did. But that ain't their real reason. Their reason to do it was so that these Contras could get these guns.
Well, I look at it this way, that, it's no different than prohibition, right? When they, banned alcohol, and then the government's like, oh no, let's make it legal because now we can tax it. Used to be back in the day,
you could make
over the top of the bottle was
a
tax stamp.
Yeah.
Right. You had to pay to the government, and they still pay.
But here's the thing. But back in the day, you could run your car off of this. So
100%.
why would I pay for gas? I'll run this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of criminals, I got one for you. What was it? Hold on. 4 dudes, 4 suspects have not been caught still. This happened on, what's today's date? 2 days ago, August 15th.
Right.
Smash and grab in Seattle.
In Seattle?
Hey,
In Seattle.
Right.
It just said in Seattle. Made off with $2 million in diamonds, luxury watches, and gold. Check this out. These boys did it in broad daylight. The doors were locked because it's a jewelry store.
Yeah.
They got to buzz you in,
Yeah.
right? So they pull up to the store, break the door, which if you got a jewelry store and you got it locked and you let me break it with a hammer, something's wrong.
That's your problem.
Right? That's your fault.
Right,
But
right.
so they smashed through the door. 6 display cases is what they hit. One of the display cases they hit had $750,000 in Rolex watches. Another one had a $125,000 emerald necklace. Apparently, they laid everybody down. I think they said they threatened employees with bear spray and a taser, and they got away. So, listen,
like
nobody
inside.
was hurt during that crime. So I'm gonna say shout out to those guys who
Yo,
got away with $2
Keep
million.
your mouth shut or you're gonna get caught.
Who got away with $2 million? Please keep your guys' mouth shut, and y'all should be on an island somewhere.
Right.
Chillin'.
Right.
Go to the DR and look. Go to the DR.
Also, if you have a jewelry store, man, you got to have better doors, bro.
Right.
Sounds like an inside job to me.
Yeah, it might be.
Insurance fraud,
Have you ever been? They threatened them with bear spray. Have you ever been sprayed with bear spray?
Pepper spray, yeah. Mace, not bear spray, but
Hey, bro.
You ever been tased? They had a taser too.
No. But I've seen some pretty interesting videos here lately on Facebook with tasers and chicks that seem to like them when they're getting tased. I was like, I literally watched one this morning, and she was in some sort of law enforcement type role, and she had to get tased. And girl, she got tased and literally yelled out, "Daddy." Literally yelled at Daddy. I wouldn't lie to you.
Wow.
The other one, she got tased. Hey, she got tased. She fell to the mat, and you could just see her whole body tensed up. You knew she just dropped one right there. It was great. The other one was in the military. It was I think in the Air Force, and this video is years old. She got tased, and when she got tased, she, usually they tense up.
Yeah.
She tensed up and went down and grabbed both dudes by their junk and fucking squeezed.
On the way down?
I was like,
on the way down?
I felt bad for the dudes because they was like, you should have seen the look on her face. It was priceless. Like, they didn't even expect, oh yeah, she got a whole handful and was just like,
They were like, hey.
That's hilarious.
No, never been tased, thank God. I have been hit with a stun gun.
You have? Wait, you have?
Oh, I've been hit with a stun gun. My cousins. Yeah, when you're
a strong one?
Oh yeah. It was what my uncle used. My uncle worked at campus security at one of the colleges there in Denver, and he had a stun gun he used to carry with him, and it was a big one too. And my cousins held me down and just was like,
You hit somebody with a cattle prod, boy, you make them get somewhere.
look. Everybody wonders
You might make some fall out of their butt too.
Everybody wonders.
That's an inside story.
Oh my God.
Everybody wonders why I'm an asshole. And
No
you know
names.
what?
No names, sir. No names.
I was not saying nothing, bro.
Yeah, my cousins used to torture the shit out of me, and everybody wonders why I'm an asshole. So
Hey, bro, listen.
Slapped you, huh?
Oh God, that fucking hurt too.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't.
One time I told somebody, I said, I bet you this. If we make him take his clothes off,
Whoa, sir.
there's going to be a lot of money dropping.
Yeah.
That guy took his clothes off, and oh my God.
What's up with this new bottle you just introduced?
Let
What
me
is
see
that?
here. We just cracked that one open.
What is it?
Penelope, this one right here. Penelope
what is it?
Wheated Bourbon.
Oh, yeah. Is it toasty?
A hint of spice.
So yeah, this is actually my second bottle of this. I really like this bottle, and for a while there was really hard to find, and
Dude.
it's readily stocked now. But as far as the it's gonna be. Actually, it has like a buttered popcorn flavor to it.
I don't know about that, but
And
it's
then,
got me on it.
It's got a hint of cherry on the finish. It's got some citrus and some honey in it, and vanilla, stuff like
Non-chill
that.
filter.
So, I don't know if you've ever had that before.
That one?
Yeah.
No. I'm about to.
So, we're doing a double bottle episode, I guess.
Can we? That's all right. We make up our own rules.
Right.
Hey, let's make a note.
Yep.
Never again.
Never again.
Shout out to the people at Jack Daniels.
Yep.
Nothing against you guys,
Yes.
but this one,
I think you're just flexing, trying to get your money.
Right.
not for.
I
not
think
for,
it's more for. I think it's more for the ladies.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
that
the ones,
might-
you know,
yeah.
if you can.
Dude,
Mix
there's
it
a
with
mixed drink you
cocktail.
could
Yeah,
probably
mixed
make
drink.
that with that, bro. Because
I am-
it's okay
Okay.
if you made like if you just had Coke, that and Coke, it'd be all right.
I am not a sweet cocktail kind of person. You know, when you go out on vacation, you're on the island. Yeah, sure, have a nice,
Pina
a rum
colada.
runner.
a rum runner,
Pina
maybe,
colada.
or a pina colada or something like that. But like breakfast time, you have a nice tequila sunrise, and don't be bringing a tequila sunrise with some bullshit fucking tequila like El Toro or some other bullshit like that. Come with top shelf tequila. If you go make me a
Please.
tequila sunrise,
Come
Please.
with Lee's liquor.
Please.
or a great Bloody Mary, you will win me over.
Ah.
You bring me a great
Oh,
Bloody Mary.
hell yeah.
JD kind of
Oh, hell yeah.
makes a little a Bloody Mary.
Right.
I don't like. I if I go somewhere and I'm ordering like I'll do. I don't mind it having bacon in it or maybe
Right.
even a piece of shrimp or something. But when I'm at the crib, I just make a Bloody Mary, a nice spicy Bloody Mary, and I get to it.
Hey, listen.
That's it.
If you drink this Bloody Mary, go get to it.
Right.
This dude drinks 2 and he's sleeping. He drinks 2
Bro.
and he's taking a nap,
Hey,
dog.
we can, you
Believe
know,
that.
I'm taking a knee.
There's a little breakfast spot up here that's got a 32-ounce Bloody Mary. You can go up there, bacon in it, celery.
What, beef fresh?
Huh? Yeah.
Beef fresh?
Beef fresh.
Yeah.
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 So
I made a couple spots
I've
that
seen-
had old big old beefy ones.
Or you can get the flute
oh,
of the you get there's like 5 different types of Bloody Mary
on the flight, yeah.
on the flight. Yeah, flute. Flight.
Now there was a place in
Why didn't you
Ohio.
correct me?
They had a.
You just let me roll with flute. He wasn't gonna correct me or nothing. He was just gonna have me looking like a dumbass. He just wanted me to just ride with flute.
My bad.
A flight, I meant a flight.
There was a steakhouse that you had a Sunday brunch in Ohio, and they had a Bloody Mary bar. Build your own Bloody Mary. Like they had the base.
Oh yeah, they had that in South Dakota.
You could
where
go
we
in
used to
there.
get breakfast.
They had all the toppings in there, and it turned. But the bad thing is, it turned out like a meal.
Yeah.
You come back to the table
Yeah.
and you got like a plate of snacks to go with your Bloody Mary.
See, I don't need all that.
I don't need that.
I don't need all of that.
Yeah,
I've
because
seen like chicken
he's already
wings
making
and-
chorizo and potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
So we already gonna eat.
Yeah. I don't need like it's cool like
Right.
I'll do a shrimp cocktail or something like that if I want some shrimp in my drink, you know what I mean? I just want just give me a Bloody Mary, man.
Right.
Just give me a good spicy Bloody Mary.
I tell you what, there
More
was
blood,
we
more
went.
Mary.
Hey, I went to Cancun and I had this guy down, and you know I like a good traditional mojito, right? You're on vacation,
Okay.
and the whole time I'm trying to, different mojito here, there, and then I started drinking them at the bar at the hotel, and this one kid, like, next thing you know, I'm 7 mojitos into it. I mean, they were going down that good. I just wanted to bring the kid back with me and be like, you're gonna stay here.
Yeah.
I need you here at the house.
Yeah.
When I get home from work, mojitos on the counter.
Yep.
But
Yep.
I've had a lot of great drinks all over the place. I think it was maybe, I'm thinking, let's see, we went to Antigua, and they had a drink there that was made with melon liqueur, which actually, it wasn't very sweet, but it was really good. It was called Millionaire, and could never figure out the ingredients. I do know that it does have melon liqueur in it, but I mean, those were going down.
My
pretty
sister-in-law makes the best old-fashioned, Wisconsin old-fashioned, like, and she gives it to you, she serves it in a mason jar with cherry, muddled cherries, and your little orange slice, and I promise you this, by the time you drink that, you're going to be feeling funny.
I need to bring out next episode.
Your machine.
Lex has she makes bourbon cherries.
Oh.
And I think those have been marinating for probably 3 years. At the back of the fridge.
They don't spoil?
No.
Cherries don't spoil?
No, not when they're liquor.
they're in the
No,
alcohol.
Not when they're alcohol.
Oh yeah. Well,
They just
we'll have to
get
break
wow.
those. I'm not a cherry person, but for Dave, we'll break them out next time.
Hey, you'll get
Yeah. Oh,
real?
hey, that moonshine she made about 14 years ago is back there too.
Dude, let me tell you something. That
Hold on.
sour candy she had, dude, was ridiculous,
Hey,
bro.
moonshine don't go bad? How about Nick?
Who?
Nick.
Nick?
With the moonshine at the bachelor party. Who? My boy
Oh,
Nick.
he doesn't know about that. So
You don't know, you ain't met Nick yet.
yeah, met Nick yet. So
Sounds
we
bad.
Nick weighs like
$105.
Yeah, he weighs probably 105 pounds soaking wet, and that boy was on our bachelor party. We did a bachelorette party together, and we had the limo,
Right.
and we were bar hopping, and then whoosh, and him and Lex brought moonshine. Poof, that boy was throwing it back. He was like, I love this moonshine. He was like, give me some more.
He cracked a jar open and he just started gulping. I'm like, whoa, sir. I'm like, you just can't be doing that. He's like, no, it's good. It's all good. Next day, who was throwing up all over this guy's house?
Yep.
That guy.
We hit the strip club that night. Oh yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Sean, his wife
Salute.
makes this
Cheers.
up.
Cheers.
She makes this up.
Cheers.
She makes this caramel apple,
Did you just say that again?
apple apple pie.
Okay.
Now listen, you will drink that just like that because it tastes like cider,
Right.
bro.
Oh, that's really good, dude.
You're gonna get parked.
Damn, that's really good.
Yeah.
It's some panty dropper stuff for sure.
Oh, this is really good.
Oh, yeah. That's why I'm actually the the architect bottle back here.
You need some more?
Need some more? You know?
Are you good?
I'm good, bro.
Oh boy, look at
I'm feeling frisky.
Hey, I'm fucking scared.
his cheeks up here are starting to get rosy.
He said,
dog.
I'm feeling frisky. I'm scooting the hell over. Hey, you want to move around the other
Yeah,
side?
his
of the
definition of frisky might not be what you're looking for.
Right. Oh, man.
I gotta get spanked.
Johnny, I want to ask you if you would put your headphone on. I want to ask you if you would shout out to Wayne County Life for this clip right here. But I want to ask you if you would hire this dude on his on what he says his job requirements are.
Okay.
Seeing as you're a supervisor.
Right. Let's see this.
That job allows me to like wake up when I want to, get my coffee, get my drink on, get my like breakfast going or whatever, get my kid off to school because I got enough money to put my kid in school because of that job, get my ass scrubbed up, and I don't want one email, one call coming from whatever job I got, man. And then when I get there, everybody be leaving me alone. If you can give me a job like that like allows me to have my morning to myself, and then when I get in there, everybody leave me alone, all right then, cool, man. And then I need like a company credit card because I'm gonna go to Chipotle. I mean, I work here. I think I deserve to have my lunch if I'm working so hard, making you so much money at your company. You can buy me Chipotle. Give me a company card. And then when I get back from lunch, I don't know, man. I'm going to be on the internet a little bit. Get me a job like that. Find me a job like that, and I will work there. Or I will at least put in like an application.
Wow.
Shout out to Wayne County Life.
Hey, is that a boy?
Hey,
The one?
Yeah, with the haircut?
Yeah.
I got that
Oh
clip
my
on here
God.
too.
hey, believe it or not, I have had cats show up for interviews dressed like this, right? All right. First off, I would as a professional, as a supervisor, I would be like, thank you for your time. You'll get a phone call from us, and it'll be like, hey, we're going to move forward, or we'll give you a call when we have something available. I'm not going to flat out humiliate somebody. You got to do it professionally, whatnot. But believe it or not, I've had people show up in I had a kid show up that wore some Dickie shorts. Sock check was on point.
Hell yeah.
Sock check was on point.
Hell yeah.
They
Down
were-
ass fool.
But they
No
were,
way.
they were Star Wars socks. I'll give him that. All right.
Okay.
Sock check was up there.
Okay.
Had on some Vans and a T-shirt. All right, and a hat. All right. So
He was dressed like he was on the block, like he was at home.
Right. So those are I'm not saying that maybe
Hold on.
maybe he can't,
Okay, hold on.
Maybe he can't afford some
Wait,
nice
hold
stuff to
on.
wear.
So hold on. As a supervisor that you are,
Right.
and as somebody who does job interviews and has a say so in if and we're gonna hire a certain individual.
Right.
Let's say that same dude that you come in there that's just dressed like normal,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe not what you would dress for a job interview,
Right.
but let's say he came in looking like that, right? But his resume was off the charts.
So
Do you still take into consideration like, hey man, this dude came in here dressed like he's at home, like he's on the block with the homies,
Right.
or does his resume speak for himself and it's like, hey man, we need to give this dude a shot?
I had an individual that I didn't interview, but they brought him back to the paint shop for a spray test, right? I never even met this guy. And, of course, when we do a spray test, we're going to give you the absolute hardest color to spray. Everybody does. It doesn't matter if you're a painter one or a senior. It doesn't matter. You're going to spray that color. Everybody sprays that color. Mm-hmm. This cat came in, baggy jeans, white T-shirt, just like this cat's. No hat, though. He came in. I gave him a panel. He prepped the panel. I put him in the booth. He sprayed the panel. I went in there. I looked at the panel, and I'm like, that's pretty good, but I'm going to want to see what it looks like when it dries. So I finished up his paperwork. I told him he did a great job. I said, let's see what it dries out. Let's let it bake out. We'll see what it looks like in the morning. Got all the leads together, a couple of the senior painters, and I said, let's judge this panel, right? And this is hands down the best panel that has ever been sprayed. So you can't always judge a book by its cover.
Right.
But as far as you wanting to wake up on your time,
Yeah.
show up on your time.
Yeah.
I will. Hey, let me tell you what. Hey, this guy here.
Hey, no emails.
No.
Hey, listen, I don't want to get not one email.
Look, I will say this as a employee that has worked their way from the floor to becoming a supervisor, and I used to get a lot of shit from my former bosses in the automotive industry that my biggest downfall was that I was a man of the people, right? Because I came from the floor. I know what it feels like to be treated like shit, and now nobody wants to listen to you, right? And at the end of the day, I will listen to you. I will let you vent. You are allowed to speak your mind. I want you to speak your mind, because if you can't speak honestly and openly, then I don't know what the problem is. So, my biggest, and that's also my biggest strong suit. He said, you are a man of the people, and the people trust you. Mm-hmm. So, but this cat right here knows, if you put a shot across my bow, I will fire you. Absolutely. We had a guy in a morning meeting flat out say that, I said, he walked in the meeting late. He's like, sorry, I was up watching Teletubbies, and I lost track of time, something like that. He was watching something. And he's like, I really don't take this job serious. Everybody in the morning meeting looked at me. Yeah. And I was going to have a talk with him.
Yeah.
I was
I was
going
to have a private meeting with him after, let it de-escalate a little bit. And I decided, you know what? I'm going to teach him the hard way. I'm going to send him outside. I'm going to send him to go do some work here, go do some work there on some aircraft. He come back in. He's like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. I'll take the write-up, or you can fire me. Pushed back from my desk, got up, went straight to HR. I said, I need him gone. I told the HR what happened. Yep. Out the door, gone.
Hey, it was a wild statement though, that in front of the everybody, bro, in front of the whole shift.
The whole shift.
It was like,
the next.
It was like, I mean, I kind of just come in when I want, man, because I don't really take
just like this right here.
Seriously, you know what I mean? It was because of his ego, you know what I'm saying? Because he was a good painter, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like he was a good painter, right? And he knew how to do body work, you know what I'm saying? Like he was good.
Talent, but
he had the talent, he had the experience. But you can't just flat out tell your supervisor.
Be disrespectful.
You can't be. Hold on, you can't be disrespectful, and you for sure can't be disrespectful in front of the whole shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like if you want to tell me some BS like that in private, that's one thing. Yeah. Right. Like if you want to put him to the side,
you want to front in front of everybody.
If you want to pull Johnny to the side and tell him, hey, listen, man. It really don't bother me, you know what I mean? Whether you want whatever you want to do, that's different. But when you try and put me on blast in front of the whole shift, come on, dog, you got it coming. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like you asking for it.
Because I think it was the very next day when everything was said and done, and we held the pre-shift meeting, and I had a talk with everybody about it. I said, as you know, you're a little short on a painter today, and I said, I just want you to know. The comments that were made at the meeting the other morning, I said, you ever put a shot across my bow again like that? I said, I'll give you what you wish for. I will put you out the door. And I said, you're not the first person I fired, and you won't be the last. And it was pretty quiet. The rest,
Johnny's respected at work, though, dude. People got, all of the employees got a lot of respect for Johnny, because
Johnny's full of shit too.
No, he is, but he worked as a supervisor.
No, I'm good.
As a supervisor, he don't have to be all hands on. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got all of you for. Really, as a supervisor, it's my job to make sure that everybody's doing what they're supposed to do. Like I delegate the work, he does work. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like this dude is all over the place. So not only do they respect him because he knows what he's talking about, he's a good dude, but also he gets his hands dirty too, just like anybody else. You know what I'm saying?
And you listen, and dude, sometimes that's all it takes. Like Chris, and we were talking about that last week about looking out for our brothers and stuff, right? But hold on, I gotta say something. So this dude though, where we worked at this mine, bro, and this dude gotta be, hey, Chris's shit don't stink, according to him, but according to me, but this motherfucker had me in this pit, bro. It's like 5 feet deep, bro, and I'm talking about this sludge. It's called
Sludge.
It's called feldspar, and they use it like Kohler uses it to make toilets and stuff like that. Okay. It's a binder. They use it for like inside your car, like for your dash. You know what I mean? It's a binder that binds shit together, bro. This shit gets wet, and it's like I don't know. It's just like it's ridiculous, bro. And dude, they had me digging out pits everywhere. Oh, the Vegas boys got it. Oh, the boys from Vegas will do it. Hey, because Chris was just, you know how Chris is.
Yeah.
That's my brother. I love him. But I used to be like, boy, if you say one more thing about doing anything with a shovel around here. Oh my God, dude. I never shoveled so much. Hey, I promise you, I was so on gas. I was like,
You know the girls that we got on a weekend shift to work up front, right? On the aircraft.
I love you, brother.
And of course, we have a customer's airplane that we've been trying to get out for weeks, right? It's a MRO plane. We've been working on this plane, and the de-ice boots, right? Oh. The de-ice boots got this sealant on them that we had to remove, right? And so the weekend girls come in and they're like, "Hey, do you want me to want us to take care of that boot sealant over there?" We're like, "Yeah, go ahead." You know, the other girls are working on this, that, and the other. I come around the corner and I looked at one of the girls, because the other girls are lead, right? I'm not gonna name names.
Right.
And I look at her and I said, "You all right?" I said, "You don't look very happy." She goes, "Yeah, not very happy." I said, "Hey," "I did not assign you this job." I said, "Just so you know, your little counterpart over there, who's your lead, volunteered your team for this." And she was like, she looked around the corner at the plane and looked at her, and she's like, "Yeah, I kind of did that. My apologies." You know, because you have to remove that stuff, and they're in there with the chemicals. They're trying to wipe all that stuff, and it's just smearing all over. They have to get it clean, super clean, before they can reapply the new sealant. But she was salty all day.
Heard they've been cutting stuff up.
Although, if there's anybody with this guy here, so we had to go fix another customer's plane, right? We get called over to the sales ramp, and I felt bad because I had to put him out in the hot Florida sun. But luckily, it was in the shade.
Oh no, he said
was in the shade.
He said you like doing it.
He
said
he does.
You like doing that, bro.
For sure.
No.
Hey, dog.
Loving that shit.
Hey, dog. If you think that this cat doesn't enjoy sending me out into the heat to go get something done, you got something else coming. You know how he talks about me always coming to him with bad news?
Hey, he came over and told me that today. He goes, "You know what?"
Hey, I was like, you know what I just realized? This motherfucker always comes at me with the bad news as well, dog.
You know what?
Because every time, listen, and you want to know when it is? Hey, you want to know when it is? It's always when I'm in the back getting ready to paint something, dog. I'm always getting ready to paint something, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get some gun time, and then boom, shots fired. I see this fool coming down the hallway, and I'll be like this. No, don't. And then I'm like, just turn, just go left or go right. I don't care. That fool keep coming straight, and I'm like, damn, this dick is coming to talk to me right now. Or my phone will ring.
Go do it.
Yep.
My phone will ring. And the only time my phone rings when I see his name on it while we're at work is to come do some bullshit. Go outside.
Hey,
Hey,
he came up and said that shit the other day. He goes, "You know what? You know what Johnny didn't fail to say the other day? That every time he calls me, he's with some bullshit."
Yeah. He be on bullshit too.
But here's the deal. So we go out. He's out there for a while. So I'm like, I go back, check on him, whatnot. And he gets done with the plane, right? He's doing his thing. Plane looks great. It's nice and shiny. He goes out there, does his thing. I go back in the office. I say, "Hey, John, you want to come look at his work?" He's like, "Nah." He's like, "I trust him." He's like, "He's the one I trust." So he is highly trusted at work. I will say that he is highly trusted. So yeah. But yeah, I do send him outside for some.
I ain't gonna lie, it's the salespeople. They like a few of them, if not all of them. I'm sure they talk, but the other one, the shorter one with the curly hair, the boy that he's made remarks too, like, "Hey, is that something that we can get JD on?" You know what I'm saying? Right. He said it one time, dog, and I was standing right there. It was me, him. It was just three of us. Yeah. This is when my name first started getting out there, and he didn't realize that it was me. He hadn't put a face to the name yet, and he was like, "Hey, he's like, this ain't just the basic model small plane. Like, this is the upgraded one. Costs a little bit more." Right. He was like, so he wanted to get it done right. He was like, "Hey, you think this is something we can get JD on, right?" And I was standing right there, and I just laughed. Like, I didn't tell him.
You should be like, "Probably not."
I didn't tell him that it was me.
You should probably say, "Probably not."
Then we had like a little town hall meeting the other day, right? And the big boss throws it out there. "Yeah, we got to do this, and we got to let JD's team do what they do." So, you know what?
It's a good feeling.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
Sure it is.
Hey, not that part. I mean, it doesn't bother. I could one way or another. I don't care if I have a team or not. But it feels good knowing that the people there.
When you do it, if you touch it, it's gonna be done right.
From inside the building, and then all the way to sales, and then you know what I mean. Like, that's a good feeling knowing that they know I'll get it done.
So I'm gonna tell you something. So I delivered to somebody's house. That's in. I don't know if they're still in the military, but they flew jets for a team. And I was laughing. Was
that team blue and yellow?
Yeah.
And
I was laughing so hard. I was like, "Man, I wish I had one of those stickers right now."
Oh my God.
I said, "Dude, that movie was like, somebody put a sticker on my car." But his car, oh my God, dude, them dudes, if nothing else, they are very focused. Like, dude, everything on their car is like, it's there.
You know, I got a cousin who's a pilot. Most of us were in the family. We're in the military. I got a cousin who flies the F-22 Raptor, right? And you know, as a kid, I don't remember him too much, but went to the Air Force Academy, all that stuff like that, and I had no clue what he was doing until my pop called me one day and said, "Hey, hey, did you see your cousin Mike? You know, he was on YouTube. He did an air show.
Yeah.
He's flying the F-22 Raptor, so I had to go check it out. So, shout out to, my cousin Mike Trujillo, who was flying the F-22 Raptor. I have no clue what he's doing now, but, that's the last time I seen, him out there doing the air show stuff. But where we work, when the air shows go on, the Blue Angels will park their F-18s out there.
Dude.
And there'll be some, every once in a while, the F-35s will be parked out there. So you'll get a little bit of an air show if it happens this year, every once in a while. Now, when I was out at, I worked for Pratt & Whitney, you would see the F-35s and F-22s. They'd be here for the big Stewart Air Show down here. And let me tell you what, we would all stop production, right? And we would go out back behind the facility, and they'd put on like our own little private air show out there.
Oh, wow.
It was pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Oh, that is
I grew up with the Thunderbirds, you know what I mean? Like,
you got to get closer to the mic, player.
Right now, I just moved from Rapid City, so they're there. And, dude, let me tell you something. Them dudes are like, there's something else. Like, dude, I listen, the G's that they're going through, dude, is ridiculous. I just can't see doing that, man. Right. Like, how do you still, you got to be, like, in good-ass shape to be able to move, like, let alone move while you're doing that, man. Dude, you're doing through 6, 7 G's.
It's hard enough. It's hard enough getting the cockpit of our airplanes. It is not fun getting up there, and I was just like, one time I turned around and I looked at Corbin and I go, how the hell? I had to go in the cockpit to fix something, and I was like, how in the heck are we selling planes? I'm like, you know how hard it is to get up here? He's like, you got to do it gracefully. I said, there's no gracefulness about this. I'm like, I'm trying to get my fat ass up there, and I'm like, so if you see a chunky pilot, let me tell you what, I don't know how you get your ass up in the cockpit.
Yeah. Hey, look.
Or tall.
Or tall.
Or tall.
Jesus.
Dude, most of them are tall, bro. Most
Well,
pilots
it's
are
easier on a military aircraft. You got an open canopy.
Yeah.
But in a private plane, it's not an open canopy.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I tell you what though, the one part, I remember we did we just kind of did the test pilot when we first started filming. When we started talking about super speeders and the left lane. Let me tell you what, I got to bring up the left lane thing again. Let me tell you what, man, I am not from Florida, but I'm going to tell you what, if I got ticket money, get the fuck out of the left lane. If you got Florida plates and you in the left lane on the turnpike doing 72,
You need to get slapped.
you 100% need your ankles broke.
Hey, bro.
It's some bullshit.
Hey, hold
now.
on. You shouldn't say that.
Why?
You could, because you know what?
It's
I
the
heard-
passing lane.
You know what I heard yesterday? I heard about Gabe.
Oh, don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that.
All right.
So,
Don't do that.
You know-
I'm gonna cut that out.
All right,
so
all right.
so you
don't
know,
do that.
All right.
The-
Because they watch.
Yeah.
All right, for sure.
The left lane
Please
is,
cut that out.
I
is the
will.
passing lane. If you want to be on, and that here's the thing. When I have to go out and around you, 9 times out of 10, you're on your phone. And what pisses me off more
hate that.
is when I know damn well your car's got hands-free Bluetooth and you on your phone talking like this.
Yeah. You should have been figured that part out but when you bought the car,
Right.
motherfucker.
So, you know,
ahead.
it's like people are trying to either get to work.
Yeah.
And that's the worst. You're trying to get to work, and you got everybody down here on vacation. They're going north. They're going south. It doesn't matter which way you're going. They are all over the place. Pissing me the hell off. I'm a firm believer that we should treat the turnpike like, you know, Mad Max. Yeah, you know,
I'm with that.
I need a big push bar on the
Listen,
front of my
but I'm gonna
truck.
tell you something. Mobbing on the turnpike here, I like it, like for the most part, because most of the time everybody's doing what they're supposed to do.
Yep.
Everything's flowing, and that is how traffic.
The
is.
95 is the one that sucks,
People
bro.
don't get like even truck like we predict the future of the traffic flow. So I might get in front of somebody so they can't do this or that. But there's a reason, there's a method to the madness, I promise. Like there's some people, dude, you don't want to be around, bro.
No.
Like, dude, I hate being around people that are always
Yeah.
like they got that play in their steering wheel, so they're to this line on this line, right back to that line because they're doing this.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, you want to know why that scares me? Because, dude, that's where most people crash on the trying to correct their overcorrection.
So here's the deal. So I was on the turnpike. I'm getting off in Fort Pierce, right? Getting on 70, jump over to 95, head out to work. I'm already in the turn lane on that, off-ramp lane, right?
Right.
All of a sudden, there's a semi way in front of me. All of a sudden, this dude realizes that he needs to get over.
Yeah.
And homeboy just he hooked it right. And I was in my wife's Jeep at the time. And if he would have clipped me, if I wasn't paying attention, I would have rolled that Jeep. And let me tell you what, it's unfortunate that people just don't pay attention.
Yeah.
But the thing is like, the more and more, and it's not that I don't appreciate technology and stuff like that, but the more and more bullshit that
Yeah.
we add in the cars
Absolutely.
takes away from your attention on the road.
Absolutely.
So years ago, I was a young enlisted man. I bought a used Porsche, right? I was always my dream to own a Porsche, and I owned a Porsche. And I took it in for a service one time, and I complained about there not being any cup holders in the car. And the mechanic at our local Porsche shop said, well, it's for driving. It's not for eating or drinking. It still had, when you open the glove box, the two little things on the glove box lid. You remember? Back in the old, you set your cup on it.
Absolutely.
Yep.
It's for what they said?
Driving, not eating or drinking. That's what your car is for. It's for driving.
Well, why do they have those in the?
So that's for when you're stopped. You know, you lower the glove box. Remember back in the old days when you opened a glove box, you're parked, and it had the two little. It wasn't even a cup holder. It was just a place that had a little half circle you could sit your soda on. Yeah. Right. That's all it had. I had an Audi.
When you're parked.
For when you're parked, but.
That don't make no sense.
Right. I was like, but
I feel like, hold on. I feel like that's for the passenger.
Right.
While you're driving. While you're driving and I'm sitting in the passenger side, I can open up the glove box and then pink, and I got my drink.
You're driving a performance car, right? You should not have time to be putting something in a cup holder, right? Years later, I bought an Audi. The thing had a cup holder the size of a Red Bull can. Same thing. Cars are for driving, not for eating and drinking in. But I tell you what, it was just, there's too much bullshit in the cars that distract you away from actual driving.
Phones is the major one.
Yep. I'll tell you this though, but if you got a Subaru Outback, a new one, oh my God, that car is so safe.
They're one of the top rated.
I rented one of those to go to my fishing in South Dakota.
I got so many jokes about Subarus right now.
Dude, I don't even care. Hey, listen, I'm telling you.
They are top rated though.
Listen, bro, I nodded. Bro, it keeps you in the lane. Dude. Right. Listen, I'm telling you, all you got to do is keep your hands on the steering wheel.
I've driven one too. It'll vibrate. It'll go, or it'll beep.
Yeah, I do. And I'm going to tell you this. And then I slept. Hey, look, I forgot my tent. And I was like, I'm not sleeping in the tent anyway. I slept in the Subaru Outback running. Man, this car was a champion. I tell you.
Listen.
You ladies know what you're talking about.
Well, you know, it's kind of like, of course, JD has. Do I know that JD has fractured the speed limit in my Toyota Supra?
Oh, 1,000%. Are you kidding me?
So I left my car with him for the weekend. He was doing a whole full ceramic coating, paint correction on it, everything else like that. He was kind enough to deliver. I was up in Ohio, and he was kind enough to deliver it to the airport for me. And was like, if you think I did not fracture the speed limit in that car, you're sadly mistaken.
Let me tell you.
He sent me a picture of that car. I was like,
hey, let me tell you. You can get to 120, and that's not even that fast. But you can get to 120, 125 miles an hour in that thing. And I promise you, it felt like you were doing the 60.
Yeah.
Like you don't even realize how fast
it's so little, bro. And you don't think
so low to the ground.
And that thing is just hugs.
But dude, you know what's wrong with that car?
Not that I was.
That it's so little.
Traffic.
Not that I was so little
through traffic, but I mean,
like, what could you fit under a trailer?
You know, there was a couple of times. There was a couple of tractor trailers I was next to, and I was wondering. I'm like, I'm pretty low to the ground, and I'm like, could I fit under there? And
Dude.
I didn't want to take that chance. I didn't want to take that chance.
Also, Fast and the Furious.
Right. That's
some Fast and the Furious shit.
Too fast, bro.
I tell you what, I did have me and the wife were on our way to dinner one night. We were on the turnpike, and they had a young kid pull up on us, 392 Scat Pack, and he wanted to roll it on the turnpike. And you know what? I don't entertain, but he was a young kid, and we pull up, he honked a horn, and I walked away from him like he was standing still. And I mean, the car's so small, so light, and all the tuning and everything that we've done to the car.
That's the only thing that was scary.
The kid pulled up to me, he rolled down his window, he gave me a thumbs up, and then I just let him drive off. And you know, because we were going to dinner, I got the wife in the car. However, I will say this: when I worked at Pratt and Whitney, one of the gentlemen that worked for me bought a Mustang that had about 800 or 900 horsepower, like custom built up in Ohio somewhere. And we got to racing down Pratt and Whitney Road. I'm not going to disclose how fast we were going, but
I think you told me about that.
I think so, yeah, because let's just say it was beyond.
We get somewhere.
It was beyond 150.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
It was a Friday night, and
it's a two-way road right there too. So you got to go like this. So you guys were.
Yeah. So about that time, me and Rob's behind me, and we're passing whatever, and you know, I don't do that anymore. I don't condone that, but you know, save it for the track. But he he was coming up quick too. And next thing you know, we both noticed these headlights off to the side of the road.
Oh.
And I'm like,
Uh-oh.
I'm going to jail tonight. Shit. Happened to be kids out on four-wheelers on a Friday night.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap. I hammered down.
The little bastard scared the shit out of me.
Scared the shit out of me.
I'm going to get a little more.
I drove the speed limit the rest of the way home. I was like, God gave me a favor. I'm not going to jail.
Hey, so my dad got out of the military. He got a job. He was selling cars for Saab.
Sob.
We lived in Heidelberg. Hey, we lived in Heidelberg.
Hey, that is the basic white people car.
Wow.
Yeah, listen, but we lived in Heidelberg, West Germany, right? And he had the Saab 9000 that was sick.
Sob
to the mic.
9000.
And I used to take it at night, right? I'm getting off the Autobahn. I'm home. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm safe. But when I'm getting off, I hear this patch and I like spun around like 3 times. Like I don't hit nothing.
A patch of what? Ice?
Patch of ice, yeah. I'm like, unclench my ass and drive home. I get home and I'm never taking it again.
You got a video clip for us?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which one?
I'm trying to decide which one I wanted to do, but this one, this one I love. I wanted to show it to you guys because
I think this is the one I seen the other day.
with the dad. Oh, you already seen it.
Go ahead, though.
Oh, this is great.
I love
This
this
is
one.
when I saw this, I was like, man, that's what I'm talking about
This is
right
great.
there.
This is great father and son content right
Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh crap.
What do you... Can I help you?
No.
What are you doing here?
I'm really sorry. I was going to ding dong ditch you guys. I'm super sorry.
Did your dad know you're out here doing this? I will call him right now.
Yeah, he does know.
I doubt that.
What's the holdup?
I've been caught!
Oh, run!
Is that your dad?
Yeah.
He goes ding dong ditching with you?
Yeah, he says it's a core childhood memory and he wants to be a part of it.
Watching the background.
Gotta go!
I love it.
Bro, his dad is booking it. Look at him.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. What did she say? This way. Hilarious,
Oh
dude.
my God.
Hey, I saw that and I was like, hell yeah. I was like, that's a feel good.
That was a good one.
That was a feel. Hell yeah. Dad's out there waiting.
There's-
Well, what? We'll run, you idiot.
Right.
Oh, I gotta tell you where I went
God
this
love
week.
my pop. He would never have been able to make it because he was such a chain smoker. He'd be out there.
I gotta tell you where I went this week. I went to pick up Isaiah.
Oh God. How'd that work out for you?
Oh man, I tried to be a chaperone.
Oh.
They're going out on a boat. I was like, yeah, you need a chaperone.
Taking
She
them on,
goes-
I guess for one of the field trips, they're gonna do. They're taking the kids on a fishing charter.
Hey, she said, no, thank you. That's what she did.
She touched you, said no, thank you.
Yes.
She didn't touch you.
She didn't touch
She
you?
did too.
No,
No.
You want to bet?
Was it-
Would you like to bet?
I find that very
Was it-
hard to believe.
Was it unwelcomed or was it welcomed?
I was in the car with Britt. We were just chilling. She did that. That's exactly what she did. She
The
goes,
teacher. Was it Britt or the teacher?
The teacher.
That's what he's saying. Was it welcome or unwelcome?
Unwelcome.
Like, was she cool?
Yeah, she was cool, but I was trying to like, can I
Hey,
be a
let me,
chaperone? She was
hey,
like,
let me tell you what. My daughter, she did the whole college, high school thing at the same time. My daughter was in a business, I think it was a business law class, and my daughter never got in any trouble. I never had to go to a parent-teacher conference, right?
right?
I showed up to business law class, high school business law class, and I looked at her, and I was like, you need to get in more trouble. I go, because your teacher's fucking hot. I was like, God damn.
It's like my daughter-in-law.
I was like, you can't get in some trouble so I can spend some time up here? She's like,
Listen,
she's like, Dad. I'm like, shit.
bro, that's
You
like my
gotta-
daughter-in-law.
Oh,
My daughter-in-law, her sister fine, her mama fine, her aunt fine, everybody fine.
hey, you're gonna have to look up a couple of those tasing videos, man. That's fucking great.
Watch this. Check this lady out.
All right.
Time out.
Need $18 for.
To get the power back on.
That's all you need.
I see this.
You sure that's what you need $18 to cut your power back on now? Be honest. Be honest.
You gonna say no if I
No,
tell
no,
you
no, I'm not. What you want it for, really?
that hard stuff?
That hard stuff. You don't need to though.
I love it.
Woman, you don't need that stuff. You don't need to go buy nothing but something to eat, okay?
Okay.
All right, that's $20. Don't go buy no crack. That,
You're going to hell, baby.
you have a good day. Okay?
Listen,
It makes
listen.
me feel so fucking fantastic.
Listen.
So horny.
Okay, you have a good day. Yeah, you have
It
a,
makes me want a thing in my mouth.
no, don't, you
feel
have
like
a good day,
put
okay?
it in
No,
my
no,
mouth. Hey, can I use your phone?
no, no, I'm about to go. I'm right behind. I'm behind on my light bill too. $17. What you need $18 for?
Yo, shout out to that. Hey, oh, I forgot to shout out those other people too. Shout out to who's that? USA Fox Voice.
Oh my God.
USA Fox Voice on YouTube.
Oh.
That was a class. That's yo. I was
Get the
like,
power back on.
hey, shout out to that lady. She wasn't keeping it real at first, and then she kept
God.
it real and said, "Hey, I'm sorry." She was like, "I just need some crack. I just need some of that hard stuff."
David, sorry.
When she said hard stuff, the first time I watched it, I was pretty sure she meant some crack cocaine. But then I was just like, maybe she meant something else. But no, it was crack. She wanted some crack.
Oh my God.
She didn't have no teeth in the front. She gave him that. I thought that was hilarious.
Please apologize. We apologize. Dave had to leave. He's got the bladder of a 3-year-old.
I ain't gonna lie, I've had to piss for like the past 25 minutes, and I just been holding it. So
Oh, really?
yeah, I don't know why he couldn't hold it.
God.
We can wrap it up though.
All right.
We did it. We're almost at an hour and a half. Dave, we're gonna wrap it up. You want to watch this real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
We'll finish off with this guy. No. I know. Hey, that lady was great though. She's so funny. Check this dude out. If Dave was a skinny white boy, this would be him.
Doing crazy.
Bro, it's about to get fucking hyphy in this bitch. You and you. Whichever one of y'all bitch ass motherfuckers stole my fucking pizza rolls out the fridge, we can fucking get it, dude.
I'm recording, man. She don't do.
Oh my god. Yo, how about dudes wearing a fucking dress and got a fucking tire iron in his head? Hold on.
Doing crazy.
Bro, it's about to get fucking hyphy in this bitch. You and you. Whichever one of y'all bitch ass motherfuckers stole my fucking pizza rolls out the fridge, we can fucking get it, dude.
Hey, why is it
recording,
I
man.
can see Dave in Sincere and Timber's room?
You know what, bro?
1,000%.
Hey, listen. Hold up.
1,000%.
Hey, Eddie just went off on me the other day.
1,000%. Hey, also that could be Timber as a dude.
Hey, who talk about my knees like that? Oh my God. That's so
What are you bitch ass motherfuckers stole my pizza rolls? We can get it, dude. Hey, why is he rocking the dress?
You know what it looks like? It looks like a lingerie. It almost looks like a negligee.
That boy got on some lingerie with a tie iron talking about who ate my pizza rolls,
Hey,
dog.
like he about to do some Al Green kind of shit, throw some fucking hot grits on somebody.
Kids, do not do drugs.
Just say no. Just say no.
Drugs,
do it.
Hey, drugs are bad, okay?
Oh God.
All right, guys, we did it. Another episode in the books. We'll see y'all next time.
Have a good week.
We out.